Hello and welcome to the extracurricular week 4 of Doran's. My name is Gotti. I'm here with Coke Monkey. What's up, bro? We're getting right into draft with it.
Yep, no delays here. Let's get going.
All right, we got GGL versus LOQ. I guess really quickly while they're doing some bans, we can. You want to give us an introduction into these teams, Coke Monkey? Because he played against GGL.
Yes, GGL, they are definitely the team with a lot of unconventional drafts, and today they actually do have their full roster, so it's going to be like we're gonna see them at full strength today.
Yeah, this is a team that pretty much never plays with their full roster, and they still have performed pretty well. They're 2-1 so far on the season versus an LLQ who I got to play against, who runs the game through their mid and bot lane, but have somehow only gone or they have not won a match yet. They've won a lot of games, but they have not won a match, which is surprising to me.
Yeah, for sure. They just seem to have really good competitive series, but just unfortunately never seem to have, you know, taken it to the finish line. So we'll see if they can do it today.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing some 80 carry focused Vans from GGL. Not a surprise at all, considering that We Are Back is one of the strongest 80 carries in Doran's. So it's the Yunara and Smolder making a lot of sense. Meanwhile, LLQ going for the Monster Mush Mush Tryndamere. That's a classic pick that has just been kind of running Doran's.
Oh yeah, every single time that guy gets it, it's just not very fun to deal with. So very glad to see them or glad to see LLQ take it away on the first phase.
Yeah, it's interesting to see that, more towards the end of the season, like teams are starting to do their homework on their bans, looks like. And I like to see the draft adaptations here as we get the Vex ban. Pustin being the strongest Vex player in the league for sure. So this ban makes a lot of sense as the Yasuo coming out from LOQ.
Kind of kind of makes you think like what if that Vex was kind of their prep into the Yasuo, and with the Vex gone, maybe they had to ban Yasuo. Not really sure, but could be
That would
something
make
that
a lot of
happened.
sense.
Yeah.
We get the
Well,
Briar B1. Okay, so the thing about GTL, we don't know what role this Briar is going into. I'm pretty sure they played Briar in 3 different roles, right? Top, jungle, and support.
um, so their support player, 10 Chi BT, is the Briar one trick of this team, and they're slotted in as support. So I think I would expect to see it there. And no, that's gonna be fun. I've never seen it before, so
Yes. We'll see as they're picking up the Xin. Most likely going to be for Unitunes for LLQ, but Zin's solo lane has been pretty good so far. So Korean guy or Jungle Diff, as his name is translated into, or Pustin could be on the pick. Most likely going to be going into the jungle though.
yeah, I'd be very surprised if it wasn't jungle, but who knows? And there's Yezreal as well. After 280 carry bans, I guess they decided we'll just take it first phase. Ezreal has been, I don't think it's been a pick we've seen from them in stage games from We Are Back, but definitely have some games on it in solo queue. So definitely We Are Back pick for sure.
And it makes a lot of sense into the playstyle that GGL has, right? Where they're very aggressive and they're a little bit cheesy sometimes. So having a very safe option like the Ezreal, I think makes a lot of sense. Arcane Shift is a very important ability as, okay, we figured out their support. I'm pretty sure, right? That's, oh, no, this is the Xerath ADC
This
player. I
could be their
forgot.
bot
This
laner.
is the, yeah, this is this 20021006. Is that what the name was, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that guy. That's his champion.
yeah, for sure. It could go, could go mid as well, but definitely has been like the numbers guy who has been playing this Xerath a lot of the time, so I'd expect it to go there. And there's the Quinn jungle probably. It has been played by Lucifer before.
Yeah, does Monster Mush Mush play Quinn at all?
Um,
I don't
I
think I
don't
see
believe
it on
so.
his OP. So this is a Quinn jungle. Um, I mean, it did get buffed 2 patches in a row. Let me look up what the win rate is on Quinn jungle. Let's see, it's 49% win rate right now. Not bad. As we
That's
see the
bad.
Pliston Ari locked in, this guy is a beast on this champion.
Oh yeah.
Completely 1v9 game 2 of LQ versus HK with this Ari.
Yeah, I love this pickup. Just also one of the premier mid laners right now. So, I mean, power pick plus comfort, that's pretty good to pick up. We'll see what comes in the second phase of bans here. They should be, it's always hard against GGL. You never know what to target in the second phase. I totally understand why they're taking their sweet time because you don't know which role you have to ban for. So there's the brand gone.
Yeah. And it's funny because GGL, we talked about this on the podcast actually. GGL, you effectively like lose all of your bans against them because they have so many different champions that they can play in so many different roles. It's weird to say, but you are playing with 0 bans against GGL.
Yeah, I think at this point you're kind of just picking champions that you think are annoying and would tilt you mentally and then banning those because otherwise you're kind of just, taking shots in the dark, right? So,
Yeah.
no, it's definitely an adaptation that their opponents need to make, and we'll see what they make of it.
Love the Kennen ban from GGL, by the way. Their top laner is basically an Mbessa Kennen 2 trick. So I would not be surprised to see the Mbessa ban here on the 5th ban, but and especially because on stream, I'm pretty sure LLQ was on stream and he like dominated on Mbessa, so we should
Oh
probably
yeah,
be
no,
seeing that one here.
that
Yep,
was
there it is.
yeah, there it is. Good call. That was on stream LQ. That was like legitimately a 1v9, so not
Yeah.
surprised at all to see that one gone.
Wondering what they're going to leave for counter pick. I would like to see them blind top lane here. We do see that Jungle Diff is a Scion player, so I believe a Scion R4 while leaving support for R5 is a good idea, just to make sure. But no, they are going for Blitzcrank. Nautilus instead. Nautilus more consistent. I don't like either of those picks, to be honest, though. I would love to have seen a top lane pick here from LQ.
I wonder if they know it's like a Briar support because I mean, I think if you go like double ranged, I don't know how Briar could play unless
Yeah,
they
I
kind
was
of
gonna
just
say Karma. It was like
right
disgusting
like
here if they play it.
so. But taking a melee support, they can you're gonna slug it out with Briar support. Like
Yeah.
could be a
Or
little tough, but we'll see what happens.
Shung also plays a lot of Nico and Senna, and I think those two would have been great. Oh, and the I lost Zed! I am
Uh-oh.
shocked this one went through champion select. This guy is a huge Zed player. We don't see this champion a lot in Risen. You think of players, like, there are very few players who can pull it off. There were a few jungle players when Zed jungle was a thing, but mostly it's like Final Oak Tree, I think of as a big Zed player, and like nobody else. So this is sick.
Yeah, this is gonna be exciting for sure. And I will say, Numbers Guy also did pull out a Zed bot against us when they were facing
Irelia,
Sports.
what?
Irelia. Okay.
Okay, so Monster Bush Bush is on the Irelia this game, and this is going to be the Briar support. Xerath bot Quinn Jungle is my guess, based on what GTL has
Yeah,
played
yeah,
in the
yeah.
past.
Yep, I think that would.
Honestly, this is like the most standard GGL draft I've seen.
Yeah, I
They
suppose
picked all of their champions.
yeah, in a sense it is because obviously their champs are gonna go wherever they want, but these are the champs that they do like to play, and there's the Rumble R5 into Irelia.
It's
This
Irelia. I
one,
don't love Rumble here. Honestly,
there's
does their top laner play Malphite? Yeah, they do play Malphite. Malphite was like so good here.
yeah, well, I guess did they think they needed a bit more damage? Maybe I don't know, but it is the Rumble. I'm not too sure how this matchup goes, but it kind of seems like it could swing either way. If Irelia misplays, Rumble can kind of maybe run her down. I don't know. Or
I'm
does
looking up the
Irelia
matchup
just
stats right now.
or does Irelia
Looks like
just
Irelia completely destroys Rumble. It's like 55% win rate.
yeah, okay, great. So I guess they'll have to play around like chaining Nautilus CC with the equalizer and stuff, right? Because
Yeah,
otherwise you don't really see too much of a reason that you save this for R5, but we'll see.
that's the other thing too, is that there isn't a lot of Rumble setup on this team. I don't love the Rumble, like even just like as a team comp thing, but like man, the matchup 1v1 is tough.
Yeah, we'll have to see if Jungle Diff can kind of weather the storm lane there, but
All right.
So yeah, I think
Well,
Gotti, I think you got it right. Prod has told us that it is going to be Irelia top, Quinn jungle, Zed mid, Xerath bot, and Briar support. So that's kind of what it is.
all
5 for
right.
5.
Well, we will see how the funky GGL drafts go out. Obviously, they're a treat to watch, so please stay tuned. We will be back in just a few minutes with Game 1 of GGL versus LQ. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back to game one. We got GGL, we got LLQ, we have Monster Mush Mush not buying his items, AFK in base. Love to see a good start to the game.
Oh yeah, that is it's okay. Maybe he's no. I don't think he can wait for gold anymore. Yeah, I don't
We're
know.
gonna get a pause? Okay, no, he's here.
All right, he's all right. Cool, cool. Just taking a little moment, maybe searching up his build or something. Nothing wrong with that. So
Both bot lanes warding the bush immediately. I do like the respect from GGL's bot lane to not just completely send it. I think that the lane, like, you do lose level 1 to the Ezreal and the Nautilus.
yeah, it's you know, you've got a Xerath as your bot laner, so yeah, just never really gonna win the extended trade. So getting the ward down, getting the hook lens.
Yep, Dredgeline going down onto 10 GBT. We are back going to throw a few Qs in, but overall, I believe this is a winning trade, especially if Shu can land those Xerath Qs, but Monster Mush Mush as well going crazy in the top lane. Irelia level 1, not that good, but Monster Mush Mush making the most of it.
Yeah, for sure. Getting
That's tough.
It's a minion, but okay, they're just kind of laying down the hurt on the Briar here. Like, she's already 100 health. How, like, the all-in's gonna be hard later. So, I think well played from them.
Yeah, they land a hook onto the Xerath. The depth charge just connect to 0021006 and a lot of hurt. GBT has the Ignite Link ticked on him and he's going to go down. We are back going to pick up the first blood. Lands a Q onto the numbers guy just for the hurt. And man, they fist fought each other and the bot lane that's supposed to play bot lane won. What a shocker.
Wow, yeah. Definitely like the crazy lethal tempo value coming out there from We Are Back, and kind of just from the chunks that they got down on the Briar. She just didn't have enough health to kind of sustain the all-in, and they lost by a little bit. So that's kind of like the groundwork they did at level 1 to kind of build that advantage, and it results in a first blood for them. Good, well played to LLQ.
Yeah, and in the top lane, it looks like Korean guy or Jungle Diff was kind of making a mistake by blowing the flash to set up to fuck his wave up, but he actually gets a kill out of it. Finds Monster Mush Mush. Okay.
That's not how it goes on paper, but hey, there's the, I guess they were probably okay. Well, we're getting a replay actually. We're looking at top.
Yeah, and you can see this E from We Are Back so aggressive. Finds 10 GVT with the autos, with the Q. Maybe they didn't use the minion wave to the best of their advantage there.
Yeah, and Shung lives with 100 health there, so just really close to trading for the 1-for-1, but just not enough. And now Ezreal has the Sheen, has the Pier. That's looking good for him.
Yeah, importantly, Pustin was forced to blow Flash and is already down 15 CS in the mid lane, so iLost doing his best to put on the hurt as We Are Back again, going forward.
Shifts in again. Unitunes is behind them.
Like connects. That's gonna be a kill for We Are Back. Oh, the wind becomes light, does miss.
That's pretty good still. That's, I think critically, that's a kill on the Xerath, so I mean, Xerath's going to miss a little bit of these minions. He does have teleport, but, some of these are going to die, and, that's the person getting that needs the resources, right? And, that's a good kill for them.
This isn't like your normal ADC, where it's like, okay, if my ADC is fed, it doesn't really matter if the Zed in the mid lane is fed, right? Ezreal does build health items. He does get pretty tanky in the mid to late game, so iLost is going to have to put on a lot of work in order to find these kills, but he is already up 17 CS. He is just completely dominating this mid lane versus Pustin right now.
Yeah, there's just a lot of pressure that iLost is kind of laying down here, and every single time his shadow's up, it's just, WEQ straight into Pustin, farming the first strike, and obviously with the CS lead as well, really ahead in gold. 500 gold, 400, yeah, 450 gold lead already at 5 minutes. So super good sign for GGL and iLost in particular.
Nice combo, by the way, from Numbers Guy to land WQ there on to We Are Back. Slight winning trade there, but the dive. Oh man, Vanguard's Edge comes out. Monster Mush Mush finding the Qs, getting the resets, and getting the kill as Dragon is getting started for LLQ. So they do find something on the other side of the map. They are aware that Quinn is top right now.
Yeah, really clean dive there. Like, even gets the Q out, doesn't even have to use the Ignite. So that's going to be up for the next all-in. Oh, all-in mid.
Pustin is dead. Yeah, the death mark is going to finish it off. iLost getting a solo kill now. It's just completely going beast mode on this Zed.
Yeah, there's the Zed. Lots of okay, we're gonna go to a replay actually of the 1v1 in mid lane.
Yeah, see, Pustin just kind of walking up with not a lot of HP, not a lot of mana, not a lot of ability to fight. iLost lands both shurikens, gets the E, auto, R's back into this shadow. Beautiful, like just textbook Zed all in.
Yeah, Pustin there kind of ran out of mana there for Charm. I think if he had the mana for Charm, that probably could have gone the other way because it was so close. But yeah, iLost taking the opportunity, seeing that.
Oh, Monster Mush Mush has his stacks. Yeah, nice. Really well played for Monster Mush Mush. Stacked up his passive. It just kind of was able to run down the Rumble, but I also love the patience. Doesn't want to snipe with the
Oh my goodness!
with the Ezreal ultimate, but Spire healing is not gonna. With the,
Oh, they got
the
him.
gangster ignite. Oh man, love a good dubstep ignite coming from Shung, and another 2 kills going onto the bot lane of LLQ. We are back at Shung, showing why they are one of the best bot lanes in Doran's.
Yeah, just another straight up 2v2 double kill there, and you know that could have gone maybe even better if We Are Back was able to space the. Oh, okay, I really get out. But if We Are Back was able to space out the Briar E, I think that probably was going to be a double kill to Briar, but it's all good. They got the dubstep ignite, and that was the double kill secured by Shung and We Are Back.
Alright, well we do see Zin's red quadrant is about to respawn right now, so I am kind of surprised that we aren't just pathing to the red quadrant and then pathing down to the bot lane that's already winning. But we'll see what he decides to do. He is already aggressively walking into the river as Depth Charge just land onto Lucifer. Lucifer taking a little bit of damage right now. This Quinn is not very tanky. Tenchi VT decides to go in, but the Briar is forced to walk forward. Unity2 is walking back for some reason. We Are Back now, kind of left stranded, but he's still going to be able to find his Ezreal as the auto attack is going to secure the kill onto the Ezreal. And now he is 4-0, just completely dominating this game.
Oh, yeah. The strong sides of both teams seem to be very well defined right now. We Are Back is obviously a monster with this 4-kill lead, and meanwhile, GGL solo lanes kind of really taking over, 2 kills each.
Yeah, when you're forced to use Equalizer on the wave, you know that you're in a tough spot as Rumble. As the buy is a little bit vegan as well. We just have an Oblivion Orb, an Amp Tome, and a Ruby Crystal. That's tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of up to him performing Jungle Diff to performing the team fights here. Otherwise, I think this lane is probably not gonna get any better. So Irelia probably has Bork on the reset. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she's already full build too with the Vamp Scepter, so it's like already hard to play the game.
Yeah, the infamous Irelia full build. Just queuing all over the minions, never really losing health. So I guess that's probably what the Oblivion Orb is for, but doesn't look like it's doing too much at the moment.
I do like GGL's priority on the grubs. It's not usually an objective that you would think to be like taken these days, kind of mostly thought of as a useless objective. But when you do have such strong side laners in the Zed and Irelia, who are both very fed, you want to be able to get those grubs. As Jungle Diff forced to flash out, just going to be very respectful of the gank. Love to see it.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard. Like he doesn't have TP, so dying there would kind of be an issue. Oh,
dead.
All in mid. Oh, he's just dead.
Yeah, Pustin just gonna walk around while the Death Mark finishes its job, and I Lost is 3-0 now on the Zed, and that's gonna be hard to play against. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they just
More fighting, but the Xerath E is going to find its mark. But We Are Back taking an extra tower shot. Gonna be forced to barrier there. Okay. But yeah, again, Numbers guy just getting solo killed yet again. This is rough for bot lane.
Yeah, that was a unfortunate flash there from Numbers guy. Like, it kind of went straight in the path of the hook and just didn't get out of the range. So that's tough. But I think it'll be all right.
Monster Mush Mush is so good on this pick. He's been landing.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen him miss an E. That's like the important part of Irelia too.
Yeah, for sure. Because I was just gonna say, like, the other laners are kind of picking up the slack, right? So if I'm Numbers guy, I'm chilling. It's all good. Just vibe, wave clear.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling too bad if I'm him.
A lot of the, like we've been saying, a lot of this is going to be on the AD carry of LQ, but I just don't know if Ezreal is not a champion that, like, does, like, a lot of consistent damage. Especially at this level of play, where I would say the Ezreals aren't as pristine, and it's a very hard to execute champion. And playing against basically 4 divers. As real, like, you know, you do have your E, but oh man, you are cooked in this fight, and there is nobody else who can back you up on the damage department right now.
Yeah, for sure. Because you know, Rumble and Ari aren't particularly doing great right now, so it's gonna be all up on the Ezreal, and like with the Zed, with Irelia, maybe even like the Briar, like there's a lot of kind of single target tools to kind of get onto the Ezreal and just kill him outright. So if he's dead, it's not gonna look good for LX's fights. And
oh, he took so much damage there, did Unitunes, and the Death Mark is again going to find a kill. Oh, I lost this 4 for 4, and his Death Mark's getting value. And Lucifer gonna pick up the assist as well, but I lost is just completely 1v9 right now.
Yeah, that's another kill that I lost, and we're gonna go to a replay.
Looks like we have a replay as another E from Monster Mush Mush lands, and Jesus, this guy is just so good on the Irelia. Vanguard's Edge comes out, and then yeah, what a kill. Honestly, the mechanics of this team is just so impressive to me.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, these are like not... Oh, another dive. Pustin does get the sharp.
No ult from Ilos. He's kind of trolling there.
Oh, I lost. I think got a little cocky there, and like the shurikens miss, and there's gonna be a big shutdown to Pustin. And Lucifer tried to dive. Are they gonna catch him out?
Lucifer auto.
Oh,
but the Ezreal is coming.
Oh, Unitunes snipes him with the
goes onto the Zen. Kind of the worst champion for it to go on, in my opinion. I don't think that Zen kind of does a lot this game, especially because he's down so much farm. But I mean, still, you know, 300 gold, 300 gold.
Yeah, I mean, at this point in the game, you'll take what you can get, right? Obviously, it would have been nice if Pustin could get it, but nothing wrong with that. The Quinn like bird thing was kind of coming up, so just be safe. Don't let her run away.
I like the discipline, by the way, from Pustin in his build. That is a armored Avarants, I think is what those boots are called. The tier 2 ninja tabbies. Very, very important, I think, to kind of coming back in this game. I would like to see a Zhonya's next item as well. I know it's a little vegan, but you are against Zed, Quinn, Irelia. Like, you just have to build a little defensively.
Yeah, a lot of value in the armor boots this game for anyone in LQ, to be honest. I think Ezreal probably has... Yeah, Ezreal has armor boots as well, so I think, yeah, good shout on that. It's... Oh, I lost...
Oh!
Uh-oh.
That charm was tough from Pustin, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I guess, kind of how it's been going for Pustin is just...
Yeah.
Been a little hard.
It's like when you get cold from like a skill shot like that, it's like it can be very hard to kind of like find your footing, especially with the player when I lost to. It seems as like his movement is just really good. So it is. I do kind of jest in like Pustin's charms, but I mean like it looks to be like just a hard game for Ari here.
Yeah, just a lot of, you know, slippery mobile targets and not too much setup CC, right? It is all kind of in the Nautilus. No one else really has like the instantaneous like setup that you might want as like an Ari, so it's not an easy game. Oh, look.
Okay.
Teleport.
You'll love to see it. Houdini action going in the bot lane. Okay.
That's well played by numbers guy, I guess. Just saving himself with the teleport, and there's the dive.
Yeah, and Monster Mush Mush just does not care. I mean, Pustin's gonna pick up this kill at least. Yep. Okay, honestly, kind of worth it. Good death from Korean guy.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely need to just kind of... I think trading kills is probably good for... Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, barrier gonna come out from We Are Back, but that's just it. I lost, put the death mark onto the Ezreal, and the Ezreal perished. Not much more to say.
Yep, definitely a lot of death coming from the death mark. I think every single time we've seen it, someone has died.
It's gotten a kill? Yeah?
It might have gone to kill, but yeah, yeah, for sure.
Unironically, a Shockblade Zed gap, that skin does way too much damage.
Yeah. Pay to win.
It's not pink Shockblade Zed, but it still does a good bit amount of damage.
Yeah. Just maybe should be banned from comp games, but yeah, we'll let them run
Ooh.
with it.
The
Just
only thing I can say for GGL's comp, I guess you have Irelia, but I'm not really sure how well your comp scales. Because Quinn falls off pretty hard, Briar falls off pretty hard. I don't think Xerath is like. I mean, he can be good late game, but if you're like getting caught out, like it can be hard. As a 10 GBT going to fall to the dredge line of Shung, but I don't know. Seems like a hard game for them past like 30 minutes or so. So I do want to see them be proactive in the way that they end this game.
yeah, I think it might come from a lot of like side lane gameplay, 1-3-1s, because obviously these solo lanes. Oh, numbers guy caught out.
Yeah, and Lucifer is here too, and is also gonna dive, or maybe not. Flashes the Ezreal ulti. Gonna get
Good
out of the way
flash.
of that true shot barrage.
Yep.
Yeah, good stuff from Lucifer, but still another pick going down to the bot lane of GGL. They're not performing very well this game.
I mean, yeah, we are back definitely. We are back and showing definitely just really good performance, and that's kind of their lifeline right now, right? Like the solo lanes are just not doing great, and they're kind of running around the map, picking people off. I think that's kind of what they can most easily do, right? So glad to see them play around that strength of theirs. Meanwhile, topside jungle all gone from LQ, right? Lucifer and Monster Mush Mush just taking all of it, further denying gold from LQ that they really need to get back.
Yeah, the Herald being dropped down as well, so this is going to further increase the gold lead from GGL as 10 GBT again the target. The bot lane is just going to go 1 and 9 now as they do get a return kill. Poston finding Lucifer, so maybe they can find Monster Mush Mush as well as Ari decides to Spirit Rush back to the safety of her tower.
Oh yeah, no, there's a wit's end on the Irelia now, and like double AP solo lanes. It's gonna be hard for them to take down the Irelia unless she kind of really runs it down. So I think good call
Yeah,
for them to.
especially if Xin Zhao builds what I think he's going to build second item. It's like triple AP topside.
Oh, that is the Dusk
I
and
think
Dawn,
that's
isn't
the
it?
AP. Yeah, the Dusk and Dawn builds. That's what I'm guessing. Oh, man, we're already at the inhibitor tower from Korean guy. It's really, really tough from him. Hasn't really had a lot of help from his jungler either, which actually does kind of surprise me given the lanes. But is Shung just gonna 1v1 numbers guy? No way, right? Wait,
Well, we are back is coming in, so I think land one more CC, and I think it's gonna be a wrap there. Oh, good flat. Ooh.
nice movement as well from We Are Back to dodge the certain death from 10 CBT as Unitunes is going in 1 versus 3 and is probably dead for it. There comes the death mark from I Lost. Death mark that goes down and another kill for the Zed. 6 and 1 now for I Lost.
Yeah, well done. And I do want to point out that Shung did have to kind of back out and use the flash to kind of live from the Xerath ult that numbers guy kind of threw out after they couldn't get the kill on him. So Nautilus flash down is going to be tough. It's a lot of their engage. Like, that's their only engage this game. So that's not great. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what Shun can do without that kind of tool. 10 GBT taking a huge chunk. Wow.
Yeah, big damage from We Are Back, but he still has to Arcane Shift backwards as the pressure from Numbers Guy and 10 GBT is just too much. Another Xerath Q coming out. 10 GBT going to be using the Briar W to heal up back to half, and they look pretty healthy right now with Monster Mush Mush taking another tower, and the gold lead is 6,000 now for the side of GGL as
Four-man play.
Death Charge. Yeah, I mean, Aurelia is dead here. Maybe a shutdown.
Oh, it's We Are Back!
Quite. It wasn't a shutdown, though, but you still got the kill onto the Irelia, which is huge.
At this point, you wonder, like, is it good to have, all the kills on We Are Back, or do you kind of want to have your solo laners kind of get back into it? It's a hard question, but...
Well, I mean, there should be a kill going on to... Okay, well, I guess it goes on to Nautilus. You know what? Screw it. I'm down.
Yeah. Live a little longer. You can throw one more Q. Maybe. Nothing wrong with that.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Man, every Rumble does have that skin, huh?
Yeah. Rumble,
It's such an annoying skin. I hate that
Rumble
skin so much.
unplayable without this skin. Like, if you've ever played
Super
Rumble, like
Galaxy,
the base
okay.
skin, oh, it's kind of gross. But this Super Galaxy skin, whew, makes you feel like you're actually playing a real champion.
I see. Well, it's gonna be interesting. I do like, by the way, that GGL did not take the. I think they had an opportunity to take topside inhibitor, but they, I think, very smartly didn't do it. As another E lands from Monster Mush Mush, he actually has the opportunity to 1v3, but this is the Vanguard's edge, and he's just gonna go down because of this. The passive auto from Shung is going to go down. Ignite as well, but Tenchi BT is here. Maybe they can turn this around. Actually, finding a kill now onto the Irelia is pushed in. Lucifer is here, but it's gonna be a double kill going on to Tenchi BT. What? They found kills in this situation? That's crazy.
Okay, well, that ends up being a 2-for-1 for GGL when it actually kind of looked pretty bad for them for a moment. But I think I Lost came in, and We Are Back just didn't really feel comfortable like chasing down the kills, right? Even though Zed didn't have ult. I don't know if they knew that, but yeah, well done to GGL.
And the Irelia ended up being so tanky. Monster Mush Mush just eating up so many abilities through that fight, making it so hard for them to follow up on anybody else, as this is going to reward them in their first dragon. Importantly, LLQ had stacked up 3 Drakes to this point, so denying the soul is very important to GGL winning this game.
Yeah, just who knows what's gonna happen if LLQ managed to get that Mountain Soul, right? I think they have a lot of burst damage on the side of GGL, but not a lot of sustained damage, right? And, you know, if the Mountain Soul lets you kind of survive that burst, then who knows? Maybe LLQ can turn around and win the fight, right? So...
Oh, Flash Charm from Twisting. Spirit rushes forward as well, and that's going to be a pick out onto Monster Mush Mush. And GGL is not in an opportunity to do Baron here, so that's just a free kill.
Nice. Well done from Huston. Like, behind, but still kind of looking for the plays, right? And that's, you know, that's the tenacity that they need, right, to get back into this game. So really like to see it.
Yeah, and you see that he has the Seeker's On Guard too now to combine with the Proto Bell and the Malignance. So he's actually like pretty mobile and very tanky.
Yeah, like the good E landing onto We Are Back there, and the Certain Death comes out.
Yeah, Lucifer is here as well. Let's see if We Are Back in June can make a miracle as the Ezreal ulti True Shot Barrage does find Tenchi BT, but it's gonna be the snipe from Numbers guy finding Shung at a 1-for-0 now, and they don't even get the tower. Does LLQ?
Are they gonna keep trying? Oh no, there's just too much wave clear from the Xerath, so that's just a clean 1-for-0 for GGL this time.
Yeah, and the bot lane of GGL, honestly, even though they're down so much, I mean, Tenchi BT has had a couple of really, really good Briar ultimates this game, and Numbers Guy has been able to just kind of put the fries in the bag and clear the waves, so, you know, they're still, like, holding down pretty strong despite having 10 deaths.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're face checking Zed.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, that was so much damage.
That was one auto attack.
Oh, he's so fed! Oh, you need to do this. Is a lot? Okay, no, it's... Oh, whoa!
Fadeaway Q's from I Lost. Wow, well played. Oh, Charm is
like Dirk Nowitzki with that fadeaway as the Vanguard's edge comes out from Monster Mush Mush. He is now going in 1-3. He's going to find a kill with the combination of the Xerath ultimate. Shun looking for a little bit more, but he is just a support chasing by himself. And GGL on the other side of the map is still finding value. Gonna get the tier 2 tower now.
Yeah, that's like the power of the Xerath ult there. Just being able to contribute from bot lane and then push the towers bot. So there's the tier 2 as well. That's a big influx of gold as well. Now we're 8k ahead for GGL.
Such a bloody game as well, and I feel like this is just like the GGL style of just like forcing so many fights, but at the same time being able to farm. You can see their farm is actually pretty good. I lost at 10 CS a minute. Monster Mush Mush at 9 CS a minute. And even the jungler Lucifer is still at 8 CS a minute. So really, really good ability to fight and farm at the same time coming out from GGL.
Yeah, and kind of, you know, a little bit might be coming from the champions, Irelia and Zed. You know, pretty famous for being able to secure those last hits, but for sure, like, it's because of their dominance in lane as well, right? They're always getting prio just from their strengths and like strength in terms of stats, and then they can
Oh!
kind of move every fight first. Oh,
Dredge line a little bit
wall.
short there, yeah.
The Nautilus hitbox a little funky, but oh, there's a hook landing.
Yeah, it's on the Lucifer, but Lucifer is just kind of out now. We're committing the Nautilus ultimate depth charge going down onto the Quinn, but they are going to be able to find a pick up. The Zed ultimate now going down onto We Are Back. He is just dead. He's going to fall. I Lost is now on the other side of the fight. It is just him. He is able to get out for the moment. Decides to walk back forward. Not going to be able to find anything else as Monster Mush Mush is taking topside. Man, I Lost mechanically played that so well.
I Lost? It seems like his shadow's on like Earth mode or something. Like it's just up every single time he needs it. Got away from the Ari charm, got away from the Zinzhao dash, like, and Irelia's got
They have the back.
here.
Yeah, but who 1v1s this Irelia? Who 2v1s this Irelia? Wait, Irelia's just gonna...
And the
Irelia
game,
either kills or ends, yeah. Wait, that's it! Wow, what a push from Monster Mush Mush.
Monster Mush Mush just so ends the game. The Hull Breaker there as well. Definitely a lot of value, and the double AP just couldn't take him down.
Yeah, wow, what a performance from the solo lanes of GGL. I Lost and Monster Mush Mush just putting on an absolute show, showing how to play the lanes from a mechanical standpoint.
Yeah, and how to play with like split pushers as well, right? These kinds of comps are, let's be real, like no one is playing this kind of stuff in comp very often, but GGL, that's their game and they're sticking to it and they know how to perform, right? A lot of teams are going to draft for team fights and, you know, group fight the objectives and do their thing, but they did not care. They gave every Drake, they just took the grubs in exchange, and they kind of just pushed their way to victory.
It's honestly so sick to see a team that has just such a different read on how to play League of Legends than pretty much everybody else. It's like they're just gonna outhands you every single time, and you are just going to have to play their game, which they are better at you than.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so looks like we got word from Prod. We are going right into draft. No breaks, looks like, for us. So but we'll just be here. We'll just be chilling. But any other words on this game, Kokma game?
I think it'll be. I would like to see a little bit more, maybe like crowd control, some setup on LQ's side. I think GGL got away with a lot. They kind of just seemed like people were getting away with one health a lot of the times, and I don't know, just need a little bit more kind of guaranteed playmaking. I mean, Nautilus was great, obviously, but just need a little bit more to kind of nail down these kills and make sure things don't get super chaotic, and so they can kind of play a more measured game that they might be more comfortable with. So
yeah, I 100% agree. I do think that R5, like the R5 Rumble, was a little bit of a mistake from LOQ. Just didn't really make sense with their comp, and they definitely needed some more insurance to make sure that they could lock down a Zed or an Irelia.
yeah, just hoping to see that adjustment coming up.
Okay, looks like I'm a liar. Okay, I'm a double liar. So we were actually like seconds away from taking a 2-minute break, but looks like both teams are ready for draft. So if we could get that switched over to the draft screen. Perfect. Okay. And now draft is live. LLQ gonna be taking blue side. Interesting. I thought that red side might have fit what they wanted to do better, and I think GGL is gonna be very happy to be on red side this game.
Yeah, for sure. They obviously had very strong solo lanes last game, and red side is kind of, you know, it's like the side you might want to take for playing for your solo lanes, right? Getting one of them like the guaranteed counter pick, so might kind of be playing into GGL's hands here, but we'll see if they're getting some value from their like first pick. So we'll see what happens.
Yep. Yunara ban coming out, Yasuo ban coming out from LLQ, so it looks like we might just be seeing the run back. Yep, there's the Smolder ban again. So again, we are back just getting targeted super hard. Did they ban Fizz last time? I think they
They
did,
did not.
right? No, they didn't?
They did not. No, Fizz is a new ban, I think.
I see. Okay, well, they are going to be banning the Vex again from GGL's side. See what the B1 is, why they're interested. It's Nocturne. Oh, yeah, they did ban the Nocturne last time. Okay, sure.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not a fan of this champion, as I think most people know. I think that it's really hard to, like, make work. I think that you have to be very good at jungle to play this champion, but uh, I think that if you're a Nocturne player, play the Nocturne. It's fine, but I'm personally not a believer.
I kind of like it against GGL, kind of in the way that you can kind of get into fights from far away, and if your solo lanes are just they just happen to get all in, like GGL likes to do a lot. Like if you're gonna be there, kind of just in the area and can respond, like that might be really good. Oh,
That is true. We have a Kha'Zix and a Skarner. Okay,
wait a
all
second.
right. I'm already lost.
Yep.
I'll just ignore that and then keep talking about this Nocturne. Okay, I kind of do agree with you in the way that GGL does play like a solo queue team, and I feel like Nocturne is very good in those solo queue kind of environments. In comp, I disagree with his play a little bit more, but I think it makes sense a lot here, as the Ambessa is going to get picked up. They are prioritizing Korean guy's main champion. I like that a lot from GGL, or from
Yeah, for
LQ,
sure.
excuse me.
Like after last game, to like just pick your best champs, I think, and kind of just go with that comfort, and maybe things will be looking up, right? So really like that.
Do I even look at their OP to see? Okay, so it looks like Lucifer is a Kha'Zix player.
Yes.
Um, so is the Skarner going top lane? Support maybe? It looks like 10 PVT's second most played champion in solo queue this season has been Skarner.
Wow. We're really
So
going
I'm
Skarner
gonna
support.
guess
Okay.
it's a Skarner support.
Okay. That's that's kind of neat. And honestly, if they're going Kaisa here, it's probably an engage coming out from Shung, right? And maybe Skarner does pretty decent into an engage support. Who knows? Pantheon
I'm
locked in.
just gonna guess that this Pantheon is going mid lane. I don't know why. It's GGL. I'm just gonna guess that Pantheon's going mid. Makes
Um,
more
I
sense
wonder
than
if
Pantheon top this game for sure.
maybe it's top because I have to imagine Pantheon does pretty well into Ambessa, so maybe that's what it is. But
LQ seems to think that it's going top as they are banning Akali, so
yeah,
makes a bit of sense there. Oriana coming out from GGL. They don't want to see the Nocturne Ori combo.
they sure don't. They, yeah, the Akali ban, just respect to I lost, I guess, after that last performance.
Oh,
Don't want to see him
absolutely. I mean,
on a what's it called? On an assassin again.
I love the Milio ban from GGL. I think Milio completely counters what GGL likes to do, just like kind of as a champion. Champions like the Milio, like the Tom Kench, like just like very protective champions, I think are just not what GGL want to see. So very smart drafting from them. I will say it is interesting to pick Kaisa when her main pairing in Nautilus just got picked last game.
There are still some pretty solid combos that are still up, right? There's the Nico. I don't know if Jung plays Alistar necessarily, but Nico is definitely like the one that I can see in Jung's match history that might go really well with Kaisa.
Oh, we're getting it done. Awesome. Nobody knows what GGL's gonna pick. Not even us. So
That's
we'll
fine because I
probably get
didn't know
it.
where any of those were going anyway. Syndra.
Syndra, okay, for I lost most likely. So that is going to be the Pantheon top lane as Thresh coming out for the support of LLQ. As Shunk is going to be picking up that one. He's a huge Thresh player.
Yeah. I imagine it goes pretty well against Skarner. I don't think Skarner can ever press E while Thresh's Flay is up, so I like that.
Mel coming out B5 into the Syndra. That is a pretty good matchup from Mel as far as I understand.
Yeah, I could definitely see it, right? I don't think Syndra's ever really going to get the one shot off if Mel has the reflect. And Mel kind of does have like a little bit of the range on Syndra. I think
Yeah.
Mel Q does outrange the Syndra Q, so
Oh, get
no
owned!
way.
That's actually a Syndra support, I guess? I don't know,
Syndra
but we're
bot?
going Cassidon mid lane.
Okay.
Well,
That
this game was completely thrown on its head.
that could be an issue for LQ. They do not have a lot of
They have
targeted
no
CC
point
here.
and click CC, yeah. It's actually literally just Nocturne Fear. That's it. That's all they have.
Yes. That
Oh,
wow.
one of R5. This is why I don't want to ever give R5 to this team. Holy. So it's Sintra ADC is what production is telling us. A very, very intelligent pick coming out from GGL.
Holy. That is insane. I love that.
Yeah, and I can't imagine Mel does well into Kassadin at all. Kassadin loves playing against some mages, and especially with slower skill shots like Mel has, once Kassadin hits 6, it's going to be very easy to just bait out the Mel E and just R in when Mel E has already been thrown out. So just really smart drafting from GGL.
Yeah. Just not a lot that Fusting can do, I think, against this Caston. So it could be an I lost show again. So curious to see if LQ can kind of shut that down. However, they just don't really have the setup for it, right? I would not expect the Thresh Hook to land on a Caston with ult. I would not expect the Ambessa ult to land. So how are we catching this Cassidon?
I don't think you are. I just think that honestly, the way to win this game is to just like you have to crush bot lane really hard, and you have to. And this is going to be harder, the harder one. You have to crush top lane, and Bessa does need to beat this Pantheon in lane in order for LOQ to have any chance.
Yeah, totally agree. Just get everyone else so fed that Caston can't get to the breakpoints, right? Otherwise, Caston's gonna run the game.
Yeah, we'll see what LOQ has to say about this, but man, this is a tough draft for them to play out. We'll see what happens, so we'll be back in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Do we fight to hold our heads up high and beat the drum to what we love? Risk the fall, or we have felt it all come crashing down from far above. Stars are rising, countless worlds colliding, only one will take it all. Can we bring to fall the giants? Can we make the final call? We are the ones to ignite the darkened skies, the champions of a world that we defy. A soul ray of the few who rise up high, and we all fight at the last rise. Hearing voices from afar, join the madness when the curtain falls. Risk it all, hold nothing back. Seize the day, we must attack. Stars are rising, countless worlds colliding, only one will take it all. Can we bring to fall the giants? Can we make the final call? We are the ones to ignite the darkened skies, the champions of a world that we defy. A soul ray of the few who rise up high, and we all fight at the last rise. Can we bring to fall the giants? 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 We are the ones to ignite the darkened skies, the champions of a world that we defy. A soul ray of the few who rise up high, and we all fight at the
All right, welcome back, guys. We got LQ, we got GGL, we got game 2, and we got GGL up 1-0. Both bot lanes, again, we're running it back. We're doing the same thing. We're putting the ward in that bush. Looks like both junglers also clearing to top this game. A little bit of an interesting adaptation. What do you think about this one, Coke Monkey?
Yeah, I think a lot more is gonna happen, like has the potential to happen top lane. I think Ambessa and Pantheon can, trade pretty heavily in the early levels, and if both of them get low, it's gonna be which jungler gets up there first to get the first blood, right? So I like it.
Yeah. Definitely that favors Nocturne, I will say. Kha'Zix doesn't really do a lot on his clear until he gets that upgraded Q. So definitely going to be a bit of a struggle. Yes, that sentence going to find its mark onto numbers guy. But level 1, you're not going to be doing much with that, so it's just going to be a small trade win for the side of LQ.
Yeah, And take note of Tenchi VT summoners with the Skarner. He does have the
Oh. Okay, interesting to see how he's going to be abusing this one. Shugen is going to find the death sentence with the level 2 spike, and I can hit the play as well, Ignite onto Tenchi VT, and he's forced to flash out, so that's how you abuse a bot lane right there from LRQ.
Yeah, well played from them. Okay. And Jungle Diff getting the better of the trades right now as well. It's looking good every lane.
Oh, death sentence going wide a little bit there, but yeah, just as you said, this matchup, or as you were talking about when we were on break, this matchup is really hard for M-Bessa, but I do trust the player with 450 games on solo queue on M-Bessa this season to know how to play M-Bessa in this matchup.
Yep, I would assume that Jungle Diff has probably seen Pantheon a lot more times than Monster Mushmouth has played.
Oh, that's a kill!
That's a kill!
Nice!
Wow, the early solo kill for Fustin there.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I lost walked up there. He is going to buy a tier and an extra health potion, so a very respectful buy from iLost, but man, that's going to delay his Roa spike by quite a bit.
Just not really respecting the Mel execute there. I think he kind of kept walking up thinking he wasn't going to die, and once you get enough of those passive stacks, the next auto attack is just going to execute you, right? So it's just maybe like a miscalculation from iLost there.
And Pustin is on fire in this lane too so far with the solar snares. He's going to need to put a lot more work in though to kind of get ahead in this lane, because like this is like kind of cast in a classic lane where it doesn't really matter how many times you die in lane. If you can get to level 11, you're chilling.
Yeah, and Nocturne did get the top crab there.
Yep, which gives him a big tempo advantage. As you can see, now Nocturne is backing on the same time as the mid laner. And while Kha'Zix has to go to the second crab on the bot side, waste a lot of time taking that crab, and it's going to be much slower on the second clear now than Unitunes. So I want to see Unitunes do something at the end of the second clear with this 30-second or so tempo advantage that he has.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to mean that, you know, Nocturne's going to possibly hit that level 6 sooner, like a lot sooner than Lucifer, right? So
but he goes to check the crab. Rookie mistake.
Oh no, they saw Kha'Zix walk through mid, no?
Yeah, they did. They had a ward in that line brush, so that was okay. I guess he's actually just gonna go for a gank here. This is not known.
Is Thresh flash up? It is. Yep, flash play.
Finds the play onto numbers guy. Tenchi VT now going to be taking power shots, and that's going to be
takes down
2 kills. Yeah, but still double kill onto the Nocturne. Now Nocturne has a bunch of money.
Oh,
and is probably going to be able to catch up to Kha'Zix on this clear too, because Kha'Zix is going to be forced to back after taking 2 camps. You will have a Dirk buy though, so Kha'Zix should be pretty strong.
Yeah. Yep, there it is. The Dirk is purchased along with the board.
Yeah, Jungle is actually going to be up a bunch of CS now after this wave crashes. So again, really, really good stuff on the early game from the top laner Village too.
Yeah. Although the trade's not looking too good right now. Although the wave is kind of just coming back in, so unless he gets dove on this with the ignite from Pantheon, it might happen though. Oh, and the W is gone from M-Bessa, so could be a dive.
No, but that's gonna be a kill actually on the Jungle Diff. What a flash from what a flash backwards from Jungle Diff as well to just kind of play it safe. I like that a lot.
Yeah, no, for sure. I like at that HP, you kind of just like have to do your best to not die, and getting the return kill in exchange is definitely like a huge bonus. Tenchi VT is up here.
Did he burn TP for this? No, he didn't. So he could actually just do this gank and then TP bot lane.
No way.
Okay, I mean, he stops the back.
He got stops the
back. That's pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, no teleport on Jungle Diff, so that is definitely gonna ruin his tempo a little bit. Although that does leave Numbers guy to dry a little bit. Kind of can't walk up with the thresh in the bush.
I'm kind of surprised that he didn't just immediately TP back bot lane after doing this play, but he decides to stay on the map and help Lucifer a little bit more. But 2002-1006 is in a lot of trouble here. Shug is looking for that death sentence. but it's not going to
Okay.
find it. Nice shove there
That's a
from
good
Numbers
scatter.
Guy to push him back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep him safe. So the Skarner has a Dirk and is now, recalling. Is Mid just dead?
Another solo kill going onto Pustin. Doesn't even need to use the Golden Eclipse. Just the Solar Snare into Radiant Volley combo is enough.
Well, this is gonna go in picture perfect for LLQ right now. Like, we were talking all in draft about how it's looks like GGL really got the better of them, but they're on their champions and LLQ performing.
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised too, because with the mechanical dominance that you saw from GGL in Game 1, I just thought that there was no way that they would be able to play this game from LLQ's side. But I would say a few mistakes from the jungler of GGL so far this game. Definitely, you can't contest Hop Crab if you know that your clear is slower, so you need to just go to bot crab immediately. Lost some tempo there. Yep. Not going to find a kill, but is going to get the flash out from the Syndra. Actually, maybe they do find a kill onto TechGBT, just a little bit overextended there on the Skarner. We are back going to be picking up the freebie. A little bit of a misplay there, but
Yeah,
the Paranoia does find its value.
Yeah, Skarner flash was almost up, but, a couple seconds off there, so does die there. Didn't have the flash to get out. Oh, but, I mean, this might kind of be the matchup turning, right? Like, now that Caston has hit level 6, and when the Mel spells are on cooldown, he can kind of go in whenever he wants.
Yeah, I do want to see Pustin back as soon as his TP is up so that he can continue this tempo advantage.
Killer Instinct comes out, but doesn't take out Lucifer. Just Lucifer able to jump out there. Does have to burn the flash though, so I suppose that's pretty good.
Ooh, public execution coming out from Jungle Diff. He's gonna find the solo kill after just another Q there coming out from Mbessa as, oh wow, Pustin finds the solo kill again onto I Lost. I Lost now 0-3 on this Caston.
Wow, it's like a mirror of last game, isn't it? Like,
honestly, even worse.
Yeah, now it's LLQ's solo lane's just kind of stomping, and LLQ's bot lane isn't even doing bad either, so kind of winning out across the board here.
Yeah, I will say I'm kind of surprised that Pustin actually TPs there. You don't really need to TP when the wave state is like that. I would rather have just TP'd when I had item spike. So now the next back is going to be really awkward. But I mean, is able to get the push in, is able to force I Lost to farm a little bit under tower for a second. Unitunes also has the Paranoia up in just a little bit, so I really want to see him have something impactful with it. We know that Syndra doesn't have flash. I want to see him get down to that bot lane and punish the Syndra.
Okay, barrier comes out from We Are Back, forced by the Scatter of the Week from Numbers Guy, so that's going to be down. There is still a decent one-shot threat onto We Are Back, right, with the Kha'Zix, with Syndra. Maybe not with Kassadin yet, but like that barrier being down could spell trouble later on.
Yeah, especially if TenchiVT can hit 6, then it becomes so much easier for that to happen as we're trading a little bit on the top side. Not going to amount to too much though, as I imagine these top laners are just going to be fighting for the whole game.
Yeah, the top lane thing. Another Scatterlands.
Yeah, We Are Back already down to half HP and is playing the lane 2v1 right now. Nocturne is not bot side either, so this Kai'Sa is in a lot of trouble.
Kai'Sa is in kill range for Syndra right now if one more combo lands, so they really got to be careful. Flash is up, but don't really want to be burning that. So, oh, Nocturne all coming in.
Okay, they do find the kill onto the Pantheon. Unitunes putting on a show on this Nocturne, to be honest, as Lucifer is mid lane. I don't think he's actually going to be able to do too much, though. I Lost can't participate in this, can he? Pustin does have flash as well.
That's right. Oh, look, Kha'Zix has a... Oh, nice snare.
What? Pustin putting on a show on this Mel. The use of the Solar Snare to find the kill onto the Kha'Zix, excuse me. Finds another one onto Kassadin. Oh my gosh. Pustin is
didn't get over the Solar Snare, and Golden Eclipse is still up, by the way. It's not even down, and obviously bot lane traded 1-for-1 as well, but Pustin with basically the 1v2 double kill. Oh, Pantheon ult.
Yeah, that's gonna be a shutdown going on to Monster Mush Mush.
Cheater.
Yeah, that's not great to be honest. I think Monster Mush Mush just completely gets back in this game because of that. That's tough.
Yeah, but still, I mean, looking really good.
I'm surprised that Unitunes is ganking without his ultimate. You need to go hit your camps, boy.
Yeah, well, I suppose that is certainly true. Same CS as the Nocturne, not Nocturne, sorry, Kha'Zix right now,
Kha'Zix.
and Nocturne is a pretty quick clear, so
Yeah, especially like before, like I said, before Kha'Zix's first evolution, that definitely is the case. So I'm surprised that we have still a farm disadvantage right now as Nocturne.
did Kha'Zix take Q?
You have to take Q first, Evo, right? I'm pretty sure that's still standard as. Okay, we don't get to see what happens to Shung, but he does seem to live in the one versus two. As 2 levels up is his jungle diff, as he is fighting so much damage onto Monster Mush Mush. Kha'Zix is topside though, so you have to be very, very careful. Lucifer is looking for the kill. Looks like he's actually just gonna get it. Oh, actually no, I'm lying. I'm a liar. Public execution out.
Nice, well
Oh, this
played.
guy's a beast.
Wow, turns out you give the Anvesta guy Anvesta, he's gonna perform. Like, clean escape there.
I'm surprised though. It's 12-3, and it's like not even a 2,000 gold lead. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I think obviously the big shutdown going over to Monster Mush Mush, definitely that was like 800 gold or something. And I mean, where's Nocturne? They lost vision. Oh, here we go.
And Thresh uses Lantern to give himself a shield, so he didn't have the Lantern for vision. TenGPT finding a double impale! Oh man, that was a great ult from TenGPT as Unitunes is gonna have to walk away with his tail between his legs. What a play from the bot lane as GTL, and this could be the turning point of the game as the gold is almost even. Lucifer also looking for a play onto the top laner of LOQ. Jungle diff is so low, the Pantheon W coming out, and shutdown now going on to the Pantheon is disaster coming out from LOQ. They're continuing the fight. Pliston is going to be looking for a kill now onto TenGPT. He does find it, but Cassidy is getting so much money in the mid lane for free, for no reason.
Yeah, things kind of falling apart there across the map. The 3v2 not working out for them in the bot lane, and then the GGL gank top working on jungle diff. So that's a big influx of gold. They're ahead now. They've got the bot tower.
I do not look my Skarner's items. What?
You know what?
What? I'm down.
Last
I'm down.
ult
I'm down.
was really good, so you're allowed to build whatever you want. That's
Okay,
fine.
sure.
Yeah.
What?
You know, like Skarner has like the damage over time. Crazy synergy with Collector. You know.
Does he have dots? I actually didn't know this.
Yeah. Skarner passive has like a dot thing, like a max health dot thing. So does it kill? If you get range for ult. Oh wait, the ult is a couple seconds off. One more Q lands is also gonna do it.
No, just barely
that's
not
out of
gonna
range.
do it. Yeah, the Solar Snare coming in clutch for Pliston. Definitely able to walk that one out.
Couple lands, not too much gonna come of it though.
Play does not land. I Lost is honestly hella strong right now. He has the completed Roa. He's looking for the Mana Moon next. This build, when it gets online, is disgusting. Once that Mana Moon is completed, he is going to be a very, very strong Cassidy, and even though he's 0-4, it just won't matter.
Yeah, like the last series of fights across the map, I think really swung this game into GGL's favor. Like, even though it was looking kind of bad before, I still felt like, oh, they're catching out Nocturne, forcing out the paranoia.
Yeah, defensive paranoia, pretty much never what you want to be seeing. Monster Mush Mush and Lucifer both flashing forward, not able to find the kill, but I mean, just the dominance showing across the map as the public execution does find its way up to Monster Mush Mush. Looks like Jungle Diff is going to find the kill onto Lucifer. TenGPT also not going to be long for this world. The 3-minute kill does land, but it's not going to be there. Numbers guys looking for a kill onto Pushton, who is forced to flash because the threat of the Syndra ult is just too much.
Well, with those kills, LQ kind of just evens the gold again with the dragon spawning. There's still a dead jungler in support for GGL. I kind of wonder if they can make it happen. They are hitting the dragon right now. Bit just dead. Oh, blast plant.
Nah, short Q is gonna land strike without warning onto jungle diff.
Yep, there it is. But you know that will result in the dragon being taken for LQ again. They are on 2 drakes. Yet again.
Yeah, I feel like this one is not like they didn't rush the drakes, so the timer isn't as important for GGL as that sentence. Not going to do a lot here. Monster Mush Mush is going to be breaking first brick too, or second brick, excuse me. One bot lane was already taken.
Yeah, it is 2 drakes for LQ, but you know Soul's going to spawn at it's going to be 27 minutes, right? And if that's your win condition, I think at that point Castan's already going to have 2.5, 3 items.
Yeah.
And, you know, at that point, who really knows, right? Oh, Paranoia comes out onto Cassidy.
Paranoia onto Cassidy. Yeah, I don't think that this one's going to work out the way that LQ wants. As Monster Mush Mush is looking for the Pantheon W. Not quite going to find anything. Just kind of a nothing burger play, but you did get out the Nocturnal team for free.
Yeah. Although that was also Pantheon alt used, so I guess a trade of globals here. Hook lands.
Oh, yeah, but just another Rift Walk from iLost is going to get him out to safety. He is going to be forced to back here, I guess, and Doran does pick up the top tower. This guy is really fed on Mbessa, I will say.
Yeah, definitely strong with the Eclipse completed. And mid tower is going to fall because they can force iLost back, so good influx of gold for LQ there. Top lane still trading, although Kha'Zix is waiting in the wings.
Yeah, I love the shadow from Lucifer. So
Great
smart.
Flipper.
They're still gonna be able to pick up the skill because he was isolated really quickly. Unitunes is here, but it's not really gonna mean a lot. They are going to try to lance him out. Maybe they're looking for a turn actually, as soon as we are back right here. Flash play onto Lucifer is going to connect, and Lucifer is going to go down. We are back gonna pick up the kill. Okay, good stuff from LQ. A little bit of a gold swing.
Mixes onto Shelly, but that will be fine.
Yeah, unfortunately, as they were doing this though, the worst possible thing happened, which is iLost getting a tower. A big influx of gold onto the Kassadin now. We're really, really close to Mana Moon being completed, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, probably another, I don't know, 1,000 gold or something. I don't remember the cost of Mana Moon off the top of my head, but
the combined.
And he's gonna be picking up a kill. Just give the kill to iLost and then this game's over, I think.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard.
Yeah, so that's probably the Mana Moon done, right? When he gets back, I think it's.
Yeah, he hasn't based yet, so I would assume that he doesn't have it. He's maybe gonna ask for that mid-wave from Monster Mush Mush.
Although Jungle Diff is also here. I don't think he's
the
one v two, but well, maybe he will.
Death Sentence just found his way onto iLost. Excuse me, he's gonna have to Rift Walk and flash out, but he is still gonna go down. Public Execution was wasted. Death Sentence barely not connecting onto Lucifer. That was extremely close. Maybe a pixel or two. Okay, iLost not completing the Mana Moon yet. Maybe a Ray of Light coming in for LLQ.
Oh, never mind. It's there.
Yeah, oh man, that's tough. It's really, really close to being completed too with the tier stacks. Just 6 more, and then he can go on to his next tier.
Yeah, just one more spell.
Yeah. I wonder if he is going to go to Archangel's third. Sometimes Kassadin's like the double tier. That's like the giga greedy scaling builds, but I mean, you could just go decap third and just be okay.
Yeah, I think you could just build normal items and nothing. It'll be fine. Okay. Flash Force from Syndra.
Yeah, this isn't really gonna mean a lot though, and I'm surprised honestly that GGL isn't just trying to set up Baron here. I think that they had a really easy Baron take. Kassadin does do quite a bit of damage to Baron at this point, and Kha'Zix does isolate the Baron for the entire time, but they are going to be looking for the fight instead. Monster Mush Mush is going to use the Pantheon ultimate in there. Then he still has the Impale up, but does not decide to Impale the Nocturne as Jungle Diff is going to use the Q to run away. It is just going to be a nothing burger play, but they did get the Grand Starfall out of the Pantheon. And Ilos now looking for the 1v1 against Pustin is able to dodge the snare with the Rift Walk. Just going to be walking backwards a bit though, is Ilos.
Yep. So Pustin's flash is forced there though. That's going to be important because Cassin's going to be able to chase down Mel in the side lane pretty much whenever he wants, right? So without that flash, the next play is going to be hard. Oh, big fight.
Paranoia and Public Execution used on the Kha'Zix. The Kha'Zix does kind of fall early though, but it looks like that Jungle Diff is just going to be able to clean up this fight as the Cassidy is not there. He is TPing right now, but I think he can just sit on top of this TP and just maybe try to one-shot the Cassidy. No, not quite. Solar Snare does not get there.
TP speed really helping Ilos get out there, and well, he's going to pick up the wave mid as well, push the wave into tower, force someone to respond, so...
And it's just so hard to chase him too because he just has so much mana with double mana items. Yep. Unitunes, importantly, is going to be picking up the third Drake now for LFQ, so kind of like last game, GGL is pressured on this soul.
Yeah, and this one's kind of on cooldown, right? So, yet again, like that 27-minute mark is when the soul's going to spawn, and is GGL going to get strong enough at that point to kind of win 5v5 against LQ, right? That's going to be the question. I mean, Syndra's obviously scaling, Cassin's scaling, so we'll see. Maybe we can check how many stacks Syndra's on, if she has her 120 yet.
No, not quite.
She's at 103 at the moment, so not yet with the mini Rabadon passive. Oh, we are back, caught out.
Yeah, he's actually just gonna die here. Entire Pantheon E plus the Skarner being there. We are back going down, and I mean, again, they should be Baron, but both teams is kind of neglecting the big purple worm this game.
Yeah. Big chunk. But yeah, they just don't really seem to care that much.
They don't care. Yeah. Okay. Looks like Shung gonna have to walk away there. Just trying to get deep vision for LLQ in that red quadrant of GGLs, but it's just gonna have that one control ward that usually gets scouted out pretty quickly. Maybe not, I'm a liar. Okay, that thing lives forever, I guess.
Wow, the sweeper just barely doesn't see it.
Monster Mush
He misses, hook misses, Monster Mush
is not caught out though, his whole team is right next to him. 10GBT actually going in with the Skarner. He's not gonna look for the impale though.
Wow, the execute comes out with the Syndra ult there. That's the 100 stack breakpoint, right? That's gonna be the execute on under 15% and just gets enough to take down Jungle Diff there.
And look at Ilost's inventory. There is a second tier.
Oh, no way, man. I mean, sure.
We are actually doing the Archangel's build. Lucifer gonna find the kill onto Pustin, but I mean, this Castanin is so massive.
Yep. Woo! Castin has hit critical mass.
Yeah, he does need a base here, though. He's pretty low on health. Lucifer is caught out, gonna try and break some ankles, but that's not gonna be quite enough as the Ignite is going to reveal him wherever he looks, and Unitune's gonna pick up the kill.
Okay, good pick up there, but Monster Mush getting the tier 2 top there. So, you know, while they're getting kills on LQ's side, GGL's happy to trade turrets.
Yeah, the macro from GGL honestly makes it so that they are up 3,000 gold. And Dragon is up in only 2 minutes time, so GGL being up as much gold as they are, with Cassidy being as strong as he is, they should just be able to fight this one for free. Okay, but 10GBT is caught out. Death Sentence is gonna land in this Skarner is gonna go down.
Yeah, shout out to Unitunes there, blocking the Skarner E with the spell shield from Nocturne, just not letting him escape. So clean pick up there. So Skarner has a Kraken Slayer now.
This guy's completely running his build down and they're gonna win. That's so insane. Oh my god, I love this team so much.
I love it.
Oh my god, I lost this so bad. He's 1 in 5 and he's so bad.
Yeah, it's just Boston can't really walk up there. Oh, well, his ult is stacked up a lot right now, so he probably has 3 more ult. Oh, what?
What a public execution from Jungle Diff there, able to catch out the Rift Walk before it finishes.
I thought he was out, but I guess not. Jungle
Wait.
Diff just wow.
Is that can they not just do soul on spawn now? Yeah, I
just
lost
get
trying to put
another-
on the moves there with the, but he just doesn't sidestep this this Mbessa ulti. So what a
maybe he
catch
thought he
there.
could like maybe he thought he could like buffer it with the Rift Walk or something, but apparently that's not how it works. So wow.
If I am LLQ, I am full sending this. You must send this dragon on spawn. You have no choice.
Yes, please. Bustin just TP. Like, don't walk up, don't die to this guy, please, please, please.
Oh,
please. Okay, nice.
he's good. No, what? Walk backwards. You. I'm crashing out. Okay, he's dead now.
I think
Strike
Bustin's
without warning.
dead here. Oh, that is tough. So now it's gonna be hard for them to get the Soul Drake here. I think they're just kind of giving it.
I lost. Didn't even TP. Just Hex gated over. Udington's gonna show himself topside, and that means that GGL is gonna pick up their first dragon, and they're gonna trade it for a kill on the monster Motionless. Not quite worth it for LLQ, I think.
Yeah, that was not what they wanted. Oh, that is tough, but you know, they do get their consolation plus 400 gold there, taking down Monster Bushmer. So
That sentence
okay,
is gonna
that's a big
land
catch
onto
though.
the Skarner. If they can catch out both bot laners here, they can maybe just do Baron, but I lost this here. Be careful. We are back is in a lot of trouble now. He does go down to the Kha'Zix.
Oh, and that means a numbers guy lives with just under 100 health.
Yeah, an effective 2-for-1 there. It's a disaster for LFQ now. They're down 4,000 gold despite being up 8 kills. It must feel so bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, it's just one of those games where you're gonna be like, why are they so strong? We're like, we have so many kills on them. Like, I don't get it, but like all the shutdowns, all the turret gold, it's
And just the scaling too, having Syndra Cassidy at 3 items apiece.
yeah. Syndra's level 15 now, so I have to imagine she's at that 120 stack, or if not, level 16 basically guarantees it. So she will have the Rabadon passive.
And once Cassidy completes the Archangels, he will just be unkillable. I mean, he's already kind of unkillable considering that they're on a very low CC comp from LQ, but he will just straight up be like Thanos when he gets the completed Archangel staff, or Seraph's Embrace, I should say.
Yeah, and he's got 3 minutes to get there, right? That's when the next dragon is spawning. LQ is gonna want that one really bad. And honestly, it's kind of getting to the point where, like, I feel like if LQ doesn't get that next one, it's kind of game over. They just need the soul. They just need that Infernal Soul to be competitive, I think. And honestly, I don't even know if it's like, oh, quick land.
Yeah, 10 GVT again caught, but does have the Skarner E, Public Execution, and Paranoia used for this support. I don't love it. Even though they get the kill, I don't think that's worth it.
Yeah, that was a flash R from Mbessa. Her flash is down, so and Monster Mush was kind of just staying on the side here.
If they can cast out Monster
He's
Mush,
opening up.
yeah, the Grand Starfall means that he's gonna get out. Oh, I lost is gonna go in and he does so much damage. I think he can actually, yep, I was about to say, he can't just like hold forward there. Just completely one-shots pushed and there's no counterplay at this point in the game.
Yeah, like you kind of just have to sit at the tower and hit the wave. You can't walk up anywhere out of range.
Oh, I don't think the tower is safe anymore.
Maybe not. Oh. Maybe he'll give us a chance to see next time to test out our theory. I hope he does.
Yeah.
Because walking out into the lane definitely won't do it.
All right, we have another Doran's, not Doran's, but sorry, we have another longsword coming out from Skarner. You want to put a guess as to what that item's gonna be?
Okay, so we have some. Well, obviously we have a lot of AD. We have Hail of Blades on Skarner. Kind of synergizing with the 3-hit passive of Kraken Slayer. I think it's gonna be like an on-hit item. Blade of the Ruined King.
Oh, producer says Bork. I'm down for a Bork here. You know what? That's gonna be my guess too. I'm gonna say Bork.
Yeah, just another 3-hit passive. Proc the slow on board. Yeah, that's good stuff. Blast Plant out. Monster Mush is safe. Unless get him with the hook.
Yeah, Shun does find the play. They are gonna find the kill on the Monster Mush. Shut down going onto the embassy. Okay, not bad, not bad.
Do you think Jungle Diff needs to start being the one holding this Kassadin? I don't know. Like, I don't think Questing can do it.
Yeah, he has to be, in my opinion. Or unless they're gonna send 4. If they send 4, but Kassadin just has so many Rift Walks. Is the problem.
Yeah.
With this much mana, it's like he does just have infinite access to his R.
Like, functionally, yeah, for sure. Connor took the blue buff, so that'll be...
Okay, play the Skarner E, and Kale's gonna go out, and 10 GVT is dead again.
Oops, just face checking the wrong time there, but... I don't think... Wait, that's Dragon spawning it, so...
Wait, they gave Soul?
Yeah, Monster Mush is dead too. Okay. So, Infernal Soul's gonna go over to LQ here.
No, that ain't no Infernal, that's Hextech, so that's even worse.
Oh, my bad. That was a Infernal Soul icon for some reason, but yeah, that is the Hextech Soul. You're right.
That's kind of gross. I mean, now you have Kaisa W plus Hextech Soul. That's a combo.
Kaisa and Mel, right, can apply that Hextech Soul from so far away.
Nocturne as well could with his Q.
Yeah, so definitely a great role for them to pick up.
I'm actually running this game down if I'm shooting soon. His jungler did just steal blue buff, the entire blue buff gold, and his Gromp is regaining all the health too. Yeah, no, I'm running this game down if I'm Unitunes. I don't care if I'm 7-0-7 and have had a fantastic game. My team does not deserve to win.
Wow. Just yoinks it from under his face. You know, maybe Jungle Diff need 100 gold for that. Oh, Paranoia. Forces on your...
Yeah, but Cinder does have Flash. The first guy is just gonna go down though. Wait, can they? Oh, what public execution and death sentences are a little long. Or a little short, excuse me, but they should be able to get mid-tier 2. Because Kassadin is still inside, but they're not gonna push the wave. Oh, they're going Baron. Okay, sure. I'm down.
Yep, Baron. Yep. What was Baron? They do still see Pantheon down in the bot lane, so I think they're gonna know.
And they see Kassadin hitting tower.
I do like that Kassadin. No, is this guy stealing it?
So 10 GVT going down again.
Oh, hookland.
And Paranoia is back up. Oh, the Kha'Zix broke their ankles though. They should be able to follow it with the Nocturne Q. Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Yeah, Lucifer is gonna eventually go down. Doesn't even use flash. Nice. Monster Mush diving, pushed it underneath the tower, but fantastic zoning as we are back now. Gonna find the Killer Instinct. Gonna trade out that kill 1-for-1. Great stuff from Pustin there to bait out Monster Mush with that Zonia's.
Uh-oh. The hook misses, so I lost his very confident to rip walk in, and this might just be the chase down.
Oh, what a sidestep from I lost to dodge the fear from Unitunes, and he's just gonna spam R. Holy, this guy is so strong.
That is the Kassadin Power Fantasy. It's completely online here. Just once the very limited crowd control options from LQ are used, he can just rift walk wherever he wants onto whoever he wants. So that's pretty tough to play against.
Public Execution now going out onto Numbers Guy. He is going to fall, but how do you deal with this Cassidy? They still don't have an answer as Ilos just rift walks away after finding a kill onto We Are Back, who just got completely one-shot.
Did... I wasn't paying attention, but like, did We Are Back get hit by anything except R?
No, I don't think so. I think that was just maybe R plus auto.
Wow. That sucks. Yeah,
And so we'll get to see that one in we'll get to see that one in slow motion.
Okay, one Q landed. So Q.
Let's see it.
So 2 Qs and an R. Okay.
Oh my. Yeah, that's okay. Yep.
Yeah, fair enough, I think. Kaisa does have Merc treads, by the way, so even that was there. But just still wasn't able to tank up the Cinder ult there.
Public Execution plus Paranoia combo gonna be used on Monster Mushmus, excuse me, but he does have the Grand Starfall to get out as all of the CC was used. Man, LOQ are just not able to find the picks that they were able to find earlier in the game.
I feel a little scrambly right now, and I'd be careful if I were We Are Back. iLost is gonna make short work of him, I think, if he manages to get the Rift Walk onto him. Uh-oh, Bustin, you can't walk that way. Flash?
Oh my god, Bustin is completely one-shot, by the way. Wait, maybe they can find a kill back on the iLost, though. He does have to burn the Zongas, and he's gonna get caught afterwards. Nice timing on the death sentence from Shung.
Yeah, that was very important, I think.
They must use this minute of time to like try and put themselves in a position to win this game, though. If they can stagger the deaths of GGL, then they can win this game.
Yeah, Paranoia plus Public Execution is back up, so I really want to see them send it right now. And they're kind of looking.
Yeah, Numbers Guy is a little bit caught up, but Unitunes is top lane. That's a disaster. And he actually just gets 1v1 by Pantheon here. Nocturne's not a good 1v1 champion.
Hear him run away. Okay. Saves his life, that's fine.
Yeah, but that's so much time wasted for LLQ, and iLost is just gonna get the respawn with no real punishment from the side of LLQ.
So that is Elder spawning soon, and no one's really set up vision around it yet. GGL has that one pink ward in the river. I think LLQ can't see it at all. And they're gonna have to face check into Kha'Zix, into a Syndra that could be anywhere. Oh, Public Execution is wide.
Yeah, but Syndra has the Banshee's Veil anyways.
I wonder if Ambessa still travels too.
She does, but it doesn't do the knockup, right? So maybe Syndra can like win.
Yeah, maybe. Syndra has a lot of damage right now, so. And obviously has the scatter too. Uh-oh. Is this a smart?
Does find his way to Shung. Shung's gonna be able to walk this out, but he's very tanky.
What's mine with Lucifer?
Importantly, iLost is not at this fight though, as Paranoia does come out. This is going to be a massacre for LLQ as Monster Witchbush is the only one alive. Can he find the kill into push, but not quite. iLost is looking to end the game, maybe? Can he find the Cassidy and backdoor?
We're doing the expecty thing?
I think he's actually going to go for it. Oh my god, he does so much. No, this is it. This has to be it. Just one-shot Pustin! The Sonya's coming out from iLost. He has an R with these ones.
Okay, good.
It well, but
R. Oh, the inhibitor! No way!
Oh, he's a troll inhibitor. And that means that LLQ gets Elder. They only lose 2 and they get Elder and Ace GGO. What a turnaround!
Wow. And the inhibitor saves the day for LLQ there. And it's gonna be another that's just another lifeline for LLQ. They have the Baron, not Baron, Elder now. We're gonna get a replay of that last Expecty attempt.
Honestly, I think that him Zonia's kind of troll here. Like he doesn't need to R plus Zonias, he needs to R plus auto and then R auto again.
Yeah. Just kind
of a little bit of a panic there. Yeah.
Kind of costing the end.
I don't think it's gonna okay, so they do have Elder, they do have 4 Dragon Elder, which is very, very big. But notably, it is only on to Kaisa, Nocturne, and Ambessa. They did not get onto Melon. It did not get onto Thresh. I'm pretty sure it didn't get onto Thresh, actually, at least.
I think the important one really is the Mel though. Like, I think Mel
Yeah.
really is the one that wants it the most, and her not having it is kind of tough.
So the only thing that you have is Kaisa W to work with this, as they are just going to start the Baron is LLQ. I like it. You do need to do something very aggressive in order to win this game, because the Cassian, the more you let it scale, I mean, actually, he already is full built, so he already is completely scaled.
Yeah. Cassian's not getting any stronger, so at this point, it's anyone's game. But they're trying to. I think they're trying to backdoor. They're TPing Monster Mush in. I imagine it's gonna be a Grand Starfall into the base, or maybe not. No, they're just pushing mid.
But the towers are respawning soon, aren't they? The inhibitor towers. Or Nexus towers, excuse me. Yeah, quarter of the time left. I like the defensive.
Look for the ultimate.
Oh no, wide. But the public execution goes wide. They're still going to find 10 GBT out. He is so squishy. He is going to get one shot. We are back. Is going to find his way.
He's going to burn down from the Elder and Death Stance? I wouldn't be surprised.
Not quite.
Seems like he's
one Q from Pustin lands, completely chunks out 2001, 2002, 1006. He is forced to flash the Nocturne Q. Okay.
Well, they're managing to defend their base right now.
Importantly, LL Cube did not lose an inhibitor there, so there is no backdoor potential still from the Kassadin. And nice, you're able to cancel the Kassadin's back. That's a decent tempo advantage. We really need to get this mid wave shoved though. What is this mid wave doing at a neutral point on the map?
It looks like Jungle Diff's gonna go 10 to that. Alt lane's gonna push bot, and they've got Austin and Unitunes pushing top lane here. I don't know if I'd split up like this if I'm against GGL.
Yeah, iLost is just kind of foaming at the mouth, looking for some kind of pick on the side lane, but there is going to be some 2-1-2 action going on from LQ. They're looking for Monster Mush Mush. Unitunes is going to find the Q plus the Hex Tech Soul Slow. Not quite going to get the catch that they were looking for.
That Hex Tech Soul Slow is pretty nasty. Wow.
They are going to be able to find this tower. Actually, Korean guy is looking for the Lucifer. The cost is just going to go down. I lost his top side, though. You really need to get the hell out of here if you're Pustin and Unitunes. Thanos is alive. Paranoia is going to get past him, and they're not going to chase Pustin as well. So it looks like Pustin's going to get out with his life. What is 2002-1006 doing?
That was
what?
Yeah.
Running the game down crazy style, I guess.
He was not considering the Zanyas that we are back had, so just dies there for nothing. Maybe he trades 1-for-1 if he gets the ultimate off there, but still, I mean, probably not really worth it even if that was the case. And
iLost is going to have to put on a show here. Notably, We Are Back does not have Zonia, so this push they cannot get super aggressive on because there is no safety, no flash, no barrier, no Zonias, plus L, plus ratio, plus Pustin's dead, plus Monster Mush Mush is here as well, so the W is going to land point and click. iLost is going to be able to come up and pick up this kill pretty easy money. It doesn't matter how long Pustin's able to run because the Kassadin just has infinite dashes. Looks like though the bot lane of LOQ is going to be trying to go for this inhibitor. Pings are out onto the top lane. Inhibitor though from GGL. Are they going to be going for an end play here? Looks like Monster Mush Mush is walking down to that inhibitor right now. Going to be using the Grand Starfall to get there.
He has an award for I lost a TP to, right?
Yeah, and Unitunes is just going to try to annoy him as much as possible. I mean, you can't just ignore this Nocturne with the Hextech Soul plus that minion wave kind of beating Monster Mush Mush up. He is going to be able to get the inhibitor though, but those inhibitor towers, or the Nexus towers, excuse me, have respawned. Monster Mush Mush is actually just dead. Okay, they're able to find the pick onto him. That's 60 seconds now that you're down your top laner. So once Pustin respawns...
Yeah, they got the inhibitor, but the Nexus turrets have respawned. There's no backdoor still. They need a wave.
I'm surprised that they're trying to force the backdoor this much, though. There's more pings going on to these inhibitors. iLost now is the one to just completely send it. I mean, this one I think is okay because it's Kassadin.
Oh, this is Glizzy Gluckers Gaming. Do they see him? They kind of sniff him out. Kaisa's running back to the base.
Oh, iLost is just out of there now. Half of his mana pulled up with that Hex Slow. If they're able to land a Death Sentence,
he's only
an auto?
Good slow.
Play? No, he catches him with the iLost with the Death Sentence!
Wow.
Okay.
Well done.
Okay, 15 seconds. 15 seconds on Monster Mush Mush. iLost now has a full minute being dead. They need to win on this push. And public execution lands on the Lucifer. Lucifer has the PA plus the Kazakhstan, but he might just be dead anyways. Auto attack from no, it's not quite enough.
Oh wow!
A Korean guy not quite able to get there.
Nice play with the ultimate and with the evolved leap there. So
It was Axiom Arc. There's a TP. What are we TPing back to?
Wait, what?
What?
No,
My
no, no, no,
mind
no,
is
no, no.
controlled.
Okay, well, did they misclick?
Had
That
to
is
be a
unfortunate.
misclick. I can't breathe right now. We got Elder Dragon coming up in 5 seconds, though. I lost
Okay.
not gonna this one. That
Teleport
means
is
that we
bit
are
in him.
at
You can
this
just take
gonna
the
melt this
Hexagate
thing.
back. It is Hex.
Yup.
Hexa Rift, so it's okay.
That's it. Let's go.
Look, look, walking in.
My boss
He's
must
watching.
just
The screen.
completely walk past it.
Harp.
6K now on the Elder.
Okay, that's gonna be LQ just getting it.
And this is very, very big. They just need to walk S5. Walk S5. You're not scared about them ending the game. Hey, Paranoia.
You found him.
Out. Okay, as long as we don't burn anything else. Look at the pings, though, from GGL. They are pinging that big wave top lane. They are pinging the mid lane inhibitor. And the Grand Starfall from Monster Mush Mush coming out. I don't think this is going to work, though. I don't even think he's going to get the inhib. The auto attack's so slow. If we land the W now, as Kaisa, lands the W and immediately fires off the Kaisa ultimate. Is just going to execute the Pantheon with,
They got
with the Elder. They get the inhib, but I don't think it's
careful.
worth it.
We are back. Careful, Syndra's in the walls. Flash ult from Tenchi VT.
I'll be very, very careful, though. Jungle Dip is pretty big with Elder. Maybe he can play this. Oh, no, not quite. The casting is just too strong. I lost is too big.
I think Jungle just didn't get enough autos in between his belts or just ran out of energy. I think he could have maybe won out with the Baron there. Or not Baron, Elder buff there, but just not enough abilities. So that's unfortunate. That's gonna kind of really stop their aggressive tempo that they had going on with the Elder. So
100k gold coming out from LLQ. I don't know if I've ever seen 100k gold in a comp match before. That's so cool.
yeah, I think like at this point everyone's full build, right? Like it doesn't even matter. Just
It doesn't, but it's cool to see.
It
Well,
is,
it does because Tenchi VT does need to like sell all of his items, but
Oh,
like
okay, and like buy tank
and
items.
buy real ones.
No. Wow.
Oh wait, this double Zonya's coming up. Pussman's gonna just get the hell out of there and run. Unitunes now needs to find the execute. That Seraph shield comes out. Kaisa W goes wide. Ilos doesn't have any more ult step.
Oh.
And the execute from the Elder is going to kill Ilos again. Now they have a tempo advantage. 67 seconds. 6-7 coming out from Ilos.
Oh, doesn't commit it.
My stomach hurts. I can't breathe.
This is insane. What a game we got going on here. So, Syndra's kind of walking towards the bot inhib here.
Yeah, they're just full sending it. If they could get double supers, that's actually pretty big, even if they suicide for it, unless they lose the game, though. We are back in spacing! What? Just go in the game!
Oh, Monster Mush Mush is... He ulted in again.
Monster Mush Mush is...
Uh-oh, I think Jungle might have jumped the gun here.
Yeah, we are back. It's here now, though. The Impale goes wide. Flash from the Syndra does find... we are back. Thresh is now finally starting to base. Jungle Dip, they're gonna have to hold. Can they, though? The Paranoia comes out. Unity just kills himself.
Oh, gets baited by the Zanyas from Numbers Guy, and...
Ilos is up in 7 seconds. Be very, very careful. He has TP. They need to hold the base down. Okay, they find two, but I don't know if this is going to be enough. Flash forward from Pustin. He isn't able to find the kill. Ilos is going to start to channel the TP. The E forward from Lucifer onto. It's a 2v2. Can they find Ilos before he is able to end the game? The death sentence goes wide. They're going to start to hit the nexus now. Lucifer and Ilos are going to end this game. It's going to be coming up from LLQ. Oh, they actually did it. What a game.
Oh my god. It was actually the
honestly,
exact thing.
The MVP of that game was the spectators. What a game. That was a beautiful game to watch.
Oh, now that is Doran's gaming at its finest.
Doran's at its finest.
Anything.
Yeah. I need like a second to like chill out though, but honestly, just what a mechanical performance from iLost, and what a just insane macro from Monster Mush Mush from 20021006, just kind of bashing their heads against LLQ's base until it eventually fell.
Yeah, obviously later in the game, like when they kind of got picked off and whatever, GGL. I mean, I really like how they kept trying to force the issue, kept making LLQ make the hard decisions, a- and eventually they faltered, right? Like GGL was able to take advantage of all this like side lane running it down inhibitor stuff, and eventually that kind of secured the game for them, right? So
Yeah. Whew, okay. Yeah, so it looks like we are going to be grabbing. I'm hoping we grab I lost for the interview. Yeah, so it looks like it is going to be I lost that we're grabbing for the interview. I would love to hear, kind of as he is definitely the high points player on this team. I want to hear some of his thoughts about how he drafts in particular, um, and just like the comms, I guess, as well. I don't know. What are you interested to hear, Kokonki?
I mean, definitely want to just hear about all those decisions leading up to the end of the game, but like we're gonna have to just do a real quick break so we can get I lost in here. So be right back.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We got I lost here, the mid laner of the Glizzy Gluckers, for a little interview action. Coke
Hello.
Monkey, you wanna start us off?
I mean, what did we just watch? Um, so obviously everyone saw that how the game ended there. Walk me through those like last few minutes of the game where LLQ was kind of getting every objective, and kind of walk us through kind of the decision making around the last few minutes of the game if you can.
Right. So, as you probably saw from the last few minutes, right, we were kind of just throwing ourselves at the enemy nexus. And the reason we did that was actually the strategy comes from like midway through the game where we noticed that they're pretty much throwing all 5 enemies at us at the same time, right? And then we were like, oh shoot, we can probably just like keep on pushing towers and getting objectives and inhibs and stuff, right? So that's what we did, and eventually we got to their Nexus towers, and then we had our first backdoor attempt, right?
Yeah.
And obviously that did not go so well. So then we just kept on trying to, I guess, do that whenever that we saw that they were sending 5 people onto one person again.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. I mean, we
something like this. Like they were going towards Elder, and we're like, okay, it looks like we can go for the end. And unfortunately, Inhib respawned at that time. So very unlucky, but it
so
is what it is.
unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the nature of the game, you know. And then actually, I think like around 40 minutes, we noticed that they started to split up. So they were doing what they were, I guess, they're changing it up. So we were like, okay, so now we got to change it up too. So I think there was a fight where there's the Mel Nocturne top, the Mbessa mid, and their bot lane was bot.
Yeah.
And so we decided, oh, we should probably let's like do their strategy. Let's try their strategy, right? And let's 5-man one of their lanes and see how that works out for us. And then so we ended up trying that for the top lane. Oh yeah, and then this play was I kind of just inted, I'm not even gonna lie. Like I thought I was him. I thought I could get that inhib, maybe even get that mid inhib, but they had 2 people just sitting there. And
Yeah.
yeah, so that was kind of unfortunate. And yeah, so I think in terms of like dragons and barons, I think at that point we knew that we probably could not contest it, because another thing about our draft was that like I think we were very early game focused. At least the Pantheon and the uh well, yeah, the Pantheon was very early game focused, and we were hoping that he could take us through the early game, and then I could scale. And luckily, I did scale, and I did not know. I honestly did not know my champion's limits. I have not played Cassadin in a long time, but
Oh,
Didn't
yeah.
look like it.
Hmm.
thank you.
Uh, yeah, I got. So I guess we already looked at the first backdoor, which is what I was originally gonna ask you about. But I also had a question. You ever just like press tab and look at the items that 10 GBT builds?
Yes,
Yeah, I want you to explain to me not his thoughts, but your thoughts when you press tab.
my thoughts. Honestly, whenever I press tab, I don't really look at his items because I know that they're probably a little bit like questionable.
Okay,
But
that is one way to put it.
you know, I as his good friend, I know that he is I trust in him. I trust in him.
Okay.
And frankly, I have seen him go crazy on that build several times. And I think this game was just kind of unlucky. Yeah, because I have
True.
seen that build like actually go crazy in some of our games.
I
So
wonder though, like, and this is just kind of like, an afterthought. Hindsight is 2020. When you have so much money at the end of the game, you could pivot your build a little bit, right? Because items like Collector and Yomu's do fall off pretty hard.
right. I think I'm not too sure what his thoughts are on that, but I think that this is generally the build that he is very comfortable with. And funny
Okay.
enough, I think in that very last fight, Collector did end up saving our Syndra, which ended up like winning the game or winning that fight and keeping
Oh
him
yeah.
alive. So, you know, I t-
Collective, I guess.
yeah, yep. So I tend not to question his judgment because I really do trust in his ability.
Honestly, to be able to like, I'm not saying like it's like bad. It's just like
Mhm.
so out there that it's like, man, is this guy a crack or something or what? But I guess it's like that like good kind of crack, that like when you get that like really nice high, you know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
And so you know, just I don't know, really fun game to watch from your team. To be honest, I had one more question. Before
Yeah.
before I throw it back to Coach Monkey. Just kind of about your guys' comms because you guys have such a chaotic play style.
Mhm.
What do you guys talk about during the games? Because there are like so many possibilities of things you guys can do because of how mechanically good you guys are, and you guys just choose to do some very chaotic plays, I would guess, but it works because like you guys are so mechanically good. So I'm kind of interested to hear like what your comms sound like.
Sorry. So you're asking specifically about comms?
Yes.
Um, I would say our comms are probably about as chaotic as our comp. Um,
Okay.
we kind of just like I don't know. I feel like a lot of it is just our full sending our plays and hoping that they work. And I think because our comp is so weird, I don't think that enemies know how to play against it. So they don't know like what kind of situation they find themselves in. And for us, like we're used to like these like weird wacky situations, right? So in that case, I think we are essentially in we have the upper hand in that case.
Right.
So yeah, I think well, if you do hear our comms, there a lot of it is just like yelling to
That
put
sounds
it
very
simply.
entertaining.
Yeah, it is it's definitely an earful, I will say. But I think it gets the point across, and I think it's very one of a kind effective.
All right, you got
Yeah.
anything else to ask Coke Monkey before we end it off?
I guess finally it's just with with this win, you guys are 3 wins, and that's pretty much playoffs locked, right? So what are you guys thinking heading into, the next week of games and then potentially into playoffs? Like, is there an opponent that you guys are looking forward to?
Uh, I don't know about like the rest of my team,
Mhm.
but me personally, I don't really know what's going on. I don't really know like
Of course.
yeah, like I like this I think this has been the first game that we've played as our actual team instead of like having subs in the past like since the past like 2-3 weeks, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So to be honest, I'm kind of out of the loop. I did watch some of their games and they seemed like a lot of fun. So I'm just excited to play some more in this like tournament format and see like what happens and what kind of like chaos we can bring to the rift, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure. I know I know Gotti is not a fan of the potential of having to face you guys. So
Yeah, I think our team is currently 4-0, and I think we are terrified of you guys.
Oh man. Well, I hope that if we do end up playing, that it'll just be a good game.
I think it should be very fun.
Yeah.
But I think that will do it for us for the cast this week. Thank you, Coke Monkey, for joining me. Thank you, I Lost, for doing this interview. Really appreciate it.
Of
Always
course,
shout
thank you
outs
for
to Mayo on production as well. Um, and yeah, I think we'll see you guys next week with some more Doran's action. See you guys later.
bye bye.